1, and we are live this time, I believe, for sure.
All right, cool. Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Joe here, Lone Wolf Paintball, sitting in my office with Mark, doing a test run. We plan on starting to do a live stream podcast style every Thursday. So we're right now, Mark had bought a lot of fancy new equipment, as you can probably see. There's wires and cables and all that type of stuff. So I was just in here kind of messing around in the office today, getting this going. Like I said, the plan is to, a lot of you guys may have noticed this week, we've started cranking out a lot more videos. We've been at this a couple years now. The support's been killer from you guys, and you guys are definitely watching and liking what we're putting out, so we're kicking it up. We're trying to do a video every day of the week, Monday through Friday. 4 edited videos, whether it be game footage, tips and tricks, maintenance, product reviews, and Thursdays we want to get a annual live stream going, normally about an hour or so. We'll talk about the hottest things going on in paintball this week, what events we're going to, what games we're hosting, all that type of stuff. Taking comments and questions from you guys and call-ins. So, yeah, right now we're just kind of messing around. We're just going to talk a little bit today, just working out the bugs, so excuse us if there's any issues with the audio or the video. If there are, put them in the comments so we can look into it. Seems like so far we did a couple private tests and everything worked pretty well. So, but yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, so a few of you that are watching would have just seen my camera angle crapped out and then came back on, had some weird squigglies. So that's going to happen. We've got 3 angles for now. We're hoping to have, so we got camera 1, we got camera 2 for Joe, right now camera 3 for me. We can do an additional camera, so that'll be really cool. We're not always going to do it in Joe's office. We're going to set up a space, like you said, specifically for this, some cool backdrops. Try and find some sponsors, someplace where we can take phone calls so you guys can be involved more and more. I think it'll work out pretty good. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always tell us in the chat. We will try and keep the subject matter to what we're talking about in the live feed. So when we talk about a certain subject, I know everybody always wants to know, hey, what's this gun versus this gun versus that gun? We will get to those at the very end. We'll designate a set time just for your questions, regardless of what they will be. But anything that we do during the stream, you guys want to interact, that's awesome. But try to keep it on point on what we're talking about. Like Joe said, if you're just tuning in now, we're going from a 2 video a week to a 5 video a week schedule. 4 edited videos Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thursdays we're going to live stream, ideally from 5 to 6 every week. And then on weekends.
Saying, hey, check your mic. Check this out.
Okay, so you might be seeing the comments faster than I am.
Someone said mic doesn't sound. Yeah, I'm plugged into headphones listening through the same website you guys would be in. Sounds like, yeah, the mic's fine for me. A couple guys said check your mic. A few others said it's fine. When they switch to camera 2 and 1, it is. So I guess, yeah, right now it's camera 3 your camera.
Well, it was when it was on camera 3 is me. Right now, or will be in the short, because there is a delay. So and Joe and I and whoever's in this will have to get used to, speaking a little loud and projecting our voices. Like I said, this is our first run at this, our first test setup. We wanted to do something more than just the basic, here's me in front of one camera, or Joe for that matter. So,
yeah, I'm still listening. I'm not having any problems with it, but yeah, either way, we'll work through it. Like I said, this is the very first time. We got some new equipment, some stuff that should be working a little better. Hopefully, the video streams working well. Last time we tried to do this with some other stuff, it didn't work out good as well. So, well, yeah, well, that's definitely work in progress.
Real quick, Joe, put the link on Facebook so we can see if people can watch there as well.
Yeah, that's some action to it.
I'm going to say hi to some of the people that are watching at home. We've got Andrew and Panda and Jesse and Brandon and Justin and iCow. So thanks guys for tuning in for our first attempt at this. And David, hey, you know, we were talking today things that we want to do in the future. We've got some cool ideas for regular programming. We want to get back to the challenges like we used to do. You remember David and Tony doing one-on-one shooting balloons and weird stuff like that. We're going to start bringing that stuff back. One of the things I think is going to be a big favorite is we're going to do regular this gun versus that gun. We haven't locked down the format yet, but when you sit there,
everybody loves the verses.
Yeah,
for sure.
Everybody loves it. Panda wants to know, do a giveaway.
Yeah, we got one coming up. Yeah,
tomorrow.
Actually, we will be releasing a giveaway video tomorrow. So stay tuned for that.
So yeah, like Joe just said, giveaway video will be tomorrow, and we will be announcing the winner the following week's live stream. So the video comes out tomorrow. The winner will be announced on the live stream next week, next Thursday night. So let's see what else.
You just want me to share YouTube's link to the live video, right?
Yeah, we'll take the live video link and share it on YouTube.
Or share it on Facebook.
Facebook, I'm sorry. Yes. So I want to see if, like you said, if you can watch the stream on Facebook, or does it just make you link back? Because it's youtube.com/c/lonewolfpbmi/live is the direct link.
Oh, that's what. So youtube.com/c/live.
Correct.
All right. Yeah. See, I was sure the one. I was about to share the one for that specific video.
Have any ETHA 2 yet? We've done a couple ETHA videos. Let's see. I'm trying to remember that we did. Didn't we do a programming and an efficiency on the ETHA?
I know we did a shooting, and yeah, I'm sure we did an overview and probably efficiency tests. I don't know if Tony did a programming one or not. If he didn't, he will be. So that will be coming soon.
See, what's driving me nuts is I think I have a lag on the live chat, and I'm wondering, because I'm starting to see the check your mic comments.
All right.
You've seen those already. So I think we'll probably need you or something where I can see those too. Let's see. Big news. We got the red, white, and blue game coming up very soon. Couple awesome generals. Let's switch back over here. So red, white, and blue, if you've ever played, or haven't played, I should say, is out at the Lone Wolf Metamora field. It's all woods, pretty much. It's pretty awesome. A lot of terrain, a lot of different bases. I think there's going to be 6 bases this year to try and overtake. We've got 3 generals. We've got William Cook from Mad Frog. He's leading the red team.
Yeah, red team. So yeah, Bill Crook will be leading the red team for the red, white, and blue game. The white team will be John Reeves from the PB Fit. Shout out to Reeves. He's actually the defending victorious general from last year, so we asked him back to defend the crown. Last year he took down Jake from Team Insanity, which is always nice to see him lose. But Jake and Sean Jean from the Empire Army, that was the 3 generals last year. He was the underdog and came out on top. So this year we gave him even more of a challenge, I think. We stepped it up, bringing Bill and the Mad Frog Militia. Everybody knows those guys. The Big Green Bus will be out there. Those guys are going to play every game out there. And then Reaper. Everyone knows Reaper. He plays all around the world. As soon as you see him, the dual wheel pistols, the skull mask, that is his signature out there. If you get shot by him or he should shoot you, he gives you a Reaper death card, some cool little souvenirs. So yeah, we definitely stepped it up. And Reaper's got the Band of Brothers, big local scenario team as well. Sizzle will be their XO for that event. So yeah, I think Reeves was definitely going to have his work cut out for him. Last year we thought it was a insurmountable task, but we'll see. So yeah, looking forward to seeing everybody out there. Make sure you get pre-registered, lonewolfpaintball.com. For the red, white, and blue game. That's next Sunday, actually. It's coming up, and it's almost here. We'll cut off pre-registrations on Wednesday of next week, so we got time to process everybody. So make sure you get pre-registered by then. $45 a person gets you admission for the day and 1,000 rounds. $75 gets you admission and 2,000 rounds. That's if you pre-register. If you walk on the day of, a little bit more expensive. And then you save on cases of paint. Extra cases are $50 for pre-registered guys. And then the biggest thing, you get to pick your team. Guaranteed to play with your friends, play on the exact team you want. So make sure you guys get signed up for that. a lot of cool stuff. Empire's going to be out there with the Chipman booth. They're going to be selling product and having the Chipman guy there to tech guns right on site. So we definitely appreciate that. We'll be doing a raffle as always, selling raffle tickets normally at lunch break. We'll raffle off some pretty cool prizes. I know Empire's got some nice stuff lined up. So yeah, definitely appreciate the prizes and the support and all that. So hopefully we'll see you guys out there.
Yeah, and Joe, we just filmed today a full-on video of Joe explaining all the nuances and mentioning everybody again, giving the props to who deserves it and who's coming out. So check that out. That'll be out. If not, it won't be tomorrow because that'll be the giveaway video is tomorrow. It'll be Monday or Tuesday of next week. So definitely check that out. Like I said, we're switching to a 5-video-a-week schedule, which is going to mean a ton of more goodness for you guys. A lot more stress on our end because we're going to be trying to figure out, exactly what to come up with on a regular basis that you actually want to watch. So as always, leave us some comments, leave us some ideas, something you want to see. If you have any suggestions, we take all that stuff to heart. We definitely read through the comments. We haven't been able to we haven't responded as often as we used to, but we definitely go through and read them all, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So keep that in mind, and we want to make sure you like what we do. So
yeah, shout out to the legend PB. Says he's on the red team for the red, white, and blue game. So
yeah, see, my chat for me is so lagged.
Someone says, "Ew, you're ugly."
Yeah.
I don't know who they're talking about, me or you.
I'll take credit on that one. I got no problem.
I think we both fit the bill. So
there's a reason I got married. That way I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore. But no. Shoot it or read it. There we go. We did 2 shoot it or read it videos a little while ago. The Habanero Rice Krispie Treat video has already been released to much avail. People really enjoyed that one. But we also filmed one with eggs. The guys ate raw eggs. And if you haven't followed the Lone Wolf Instagram or Facebook page, it's probably easier to find now on the Instagram. We did a really short clip of Tony not being able to finish one of the eggs. Just a quick 15-second. It's definitely worth checking out. That video will be coming in the next week or so. It's enjoyable, and the guys that came out and played, Dewey and
Gomez, Little Cam the Bulldog.
These guys. It's easy to watch this stuff at home and be like, "Haha, that's funny," and "Oh, you wimps! I can't believe you couldn't choke that down." But to actually do it and to do back-to-back videos with the stuff that I can come up to make them have to eat is very impressive. And these guys deserve a lot of respect for being part of it. Yeah, it's fun. It's not something we can do all the time because it is difficult to find volunteers. Everybody wants to do it. Yeah. So we're like, come on out Saturday. We're filming 4 of them, and then you get the same guys that come out.
There's thousands of people that want to watch Shoot It or Eat It, but there's probably about 3 or 4 that we can convince to do it. So.
Exactly.
But those are always a good time. So.
And then let's see what else. So if you're local, we've had a little hiccup at the Mount Clemens field. I don't know if Joe, you want to get into that just a little bit?
If you have a lot of you guys that are local, I've seen. We've been at Gibraltar Trade Center 21 years now. This was our 21st season. Gibraltar actually announced they are selling the property, so that means tons and tons of vendors that were located inside will have to find a new spot. Same thing with us. Fortunately, we'll definitely get more time since we're all located outside. So seems like we'll be able to play through the fall out there without an issue, which is definitely great. So we'll be able to have one last kind of farewell season at the Mount Clemens Outdoor. But if you're not, we've already been on the search since we found out a couple days ago. Look for a new piece of property, so we got tons of time. So yeah, if you guys, guys that do live local, don't worry. We'll have another outdoor soon. We'll still have the Metamora field, still have the indoor. Those are going nowhere anytime soon. So, but yeah, we stay tuned for that on Facebook, YouTube. As we as soon as we lock down something, we'll definitely be announcing it. But yeah, so the search is on. So if anybody has any suggestions, anybody's got
Lot of property
got 30, 40 acres. Yeah, let me know. Get a hold of me. Shoot me an email, joe@lonewolfpaintball.com. Love to hear from you. So, but yeah, we'll have more on that soon.
But just to make it clear again, we are finishing this season at that field. There's no, oh no, we're gonna miss the free for all in October. We're gonna miss the Labor Day game in September. As far as we know, we're gonna be still running through till hopefully October.
Yeah, well, yeah, we should be getting a final date soon. As soon as we got, obviously, 21 years is a long time. We had hundreds of thousands of players come through there, and tons of guys that work for us. A lot of guys that put their heart and soul into building those fields. So it'll be fun to be once we do get a final date for that at Mount Clemens. We'll be doing a big last splash game naturally. Yeah, looking forward to it. I've already got been just getting tons of calls and messages and texts and all that type of stuff. Everybody reaching out and all that. So yeah, it's good to hear from a lot of people. Looking forward to seeing everybody soon. So stay posted. Like I said, we'll definitely keep you updated. But yeah, have no fear. We'll definitely be still be out there and finishing out the season, which will be cool. Put us into the indoor time, and we'll have something rocking and rolling for you guys next year. So.
Let's see. So we touched on red, white, and blue. We talked about
this weekend. As far as events coming up, we're doing another all-you-can-shoot practice. I can see on there. Yeah, when you switch the camera. Yeah, all-you-can-shoot this Sunday. So it's Sunday, July 9th. At the Mount Clemens outdoor field. Get out there at 9 o'clock. We can start getting the field set up. We're normally ready to play by 10. $70 a person. Everyone knows the all-you-can-shoot deals now. We've done a handful of them, but $70 a guy, unlimited paint from 10 to 3. We play this nonstop points. Been since we've been doing it. Tons of great practices. A lot of guys coming out from all the local teams, crew, the Dragon Masters, some of the TC teams, and a couple of the guys from Action coming out 1s and 2s, Motor City Reapers. Average Joe, so a bunch of teams out there, and the cool thing, Tony's been working with a lot of the younger guys, looking to put together like a rookie 5-man team and whatnot. So even if you don't have a team coming out and play, it's a great practice. You can start to meet some of the other players and all that type of stuff and whatnot. So yeah, looks like we're getting comments and the mic's good, so that's good to hear. Let us know if you need some help with the build-out. Definitely will, Ryan. Yeah, definitely appreciate our fans. Tons of guys ready and willing to help. But so this weekend, if you want to get in some airball, Lone Wolf Mount Clemens on Sunday, big old practice. Like you said, you can come up by yourself or with a couple buddies, and we pair up and make 5-man lines. So
now, leading into that, little segue. If you are a local team, so we were approached by the Motor City Reapers, because I really like the top-down drone footage I do of the games and the practices and things of that nature. So they asked, is there a way that they could get access to some of that top-down footage so they can see what they did in practice and things. And hopefully they don't mind that I'm calling them out on this right now. But it led us to, a way to make it cost-effective for everybody and so that everybody can enjoy it. We made that one of the options or one of the benefits of joining our Patreon page. I know a lot of you guys know what Patreon is to begin with. It's a website where you can donate a couple bucks to us to help offset costs of things like this. The gear isn't free. There's cost. We want to build out and do a lot of different things to benefit the sport and the people that come to our field, the people that enjoy our videos. And in order to do that stuff, it costs money, and sometimes it costs more money than we have on hand. So we try to find little ways that we can give something back. You guys can help out and helps feel like that, you're part of our community. We love you guys, and it's awesome that, you want to help us, and we want to help grow everything at the same time. So we started a Patreon page, and at the 25... if it's for me, I'm not here. And at the highest tier, which sounds expensive, it's $25 a month. you get access to all the overhead drone footage from our practices and from some of the tournament games. Granted, I can't film every game from there because I got to get out and do my montages and stuff too. But specifically for practices, so if you're a team and you want access to that stuff, sign up as a team. It don't have to be each player. Hey, the average Joes have 10 guys in the roster. Pull your money, sign up. It helps us out, gives us a little incentive to keep filming and doing those little extras, and everybody wins in the long run. If you haven't checked it out, patreon.com/lonewolfpb is the address. And there's other things like you'll get early access to our YouTube videos before anybody else. Sometimes the blooper reels and unedited stuff gets put out there. There's a couple that, sometimes it doesn't go as smoothly as we had hoped when we were filming it. Little oddball stuff, giveaways, extras on your anniversary at different tiers. What were the other ones? We were going to put up your name on a plaque in the store. I've got the plaques. I just got to design the actual sign itself to go up. Lots of good little goodies. There'll be a full video on that in the future. But for right now, it's a work in progress as well. I think we've got...
Camera turn off?
Yeah, it switches back. We've got, I think it's five supporters right now. We're starting slow, but we
got 5 or 6. But we got one, like I said, shout out to the Motor City Reapers coming in hot with that alpha level Patreon membership. That's a top tier, like Mark said, $25 a month. Their name will be displayed on a gold plaque here in the pro shop. They get ultra exclusive 16 by 16 metal sign, first anniversary, kind of like one of these.
Just
one of the bigger ones, one that you can see a lot of times hanging up here in the pro shop in the background of the walls. We'll feature their YouTube channel on our page. They get invited to hang out with special events with us around town. And like Mark said, the cool thing, especially for the teams, is the exclusive drone footage and things like that. So shout out to those guys. But yeah, anything from $1 a month. Like I said, just to get early access to the videos, you get to see some of the funny bloopers. Tony and Mark and I cussing each other out or dropping stuff and laughing and all that. $3 a month. You get your name on the website. That's already up and running. The VIP page on the website. So guys that donate to that, you can jump on there. $5 levels and $10 and. Like I said, yeah, some cool stuff you get, some early access, some behind the scenes. You get to actually vote. Like I said, now that we're going to be cranking out so many videos, we've been shooting everything. We'll have a list of stuff and do some polls. Guys with certain levels actually get to have some pretty heavy input on what comes out next. I mean, now Mark's always got 12 or 15 videos piled up that he needs to edit. So we can even put lists out. Hey, I got these videos. What do you want to see first? And you guys can dictate. So all that helps us out. If you guys notice, we've definitely done more event coverage this year. Paintball Extravaganza, Living Legends, all the NXPL tournaments, Red, White, Blue, Alien Invasion game. We'll be going to Chicago NXL, doing coverage from there. Looks like we're actually going to be shooting a video for Carl Markowski and the guys from Aftershock. So sounds like we'll actually be on the pro fields. We'll be able to bring some cool pro montages to heading down to World Cup. Kicking around there's a big game the weekend after World Cup in North Carolina, Fulda Gap. A huge tournament or a huge scenario game down there. So if we can hopefully sneak away, we're trying to do that. So any help on the Patreon, guys? So man, that would definitely help out. You get some cool stuff, and in return, it allows us to buy more expensive equipment, have these different camera views, and travel, and get you event coverage from all around. So
yeah, and like Joe was saying, we want to do meetups. We want to do take some of our different ideas and do miniature versions at your fields and things so you can feel like you're part of, the Lone Wolf experience, for lack of a better phrase right now. I mean, just for grins, I brought this today. This is a list of either videos we have shot or ideas that we want to produce. And these are just stuff that I write down, not necessarily all the stuff still stuck in my head. Just for an example, like I said, we're going to do the versus things. We're trying, you guys like lists and things. Where's a good one? Uh, a blind gun test. We're gonna figure out a way to wrap guns so that we can get a couple people to shoot the gun without being able to tell, like, oh, that grip is from an axe, or that's definitely a Lux's barrel I'm holding. We want to mask all that, so just when you're shooting it, we can reveal which one did you pick, and you can figure out which one you guys like the best. Um, we want to even cover things like what are some non-paintball products that you should have when you go out on these big scenario games or go to a tournament. Like, hey, every guy should have a X, Y, and a Z, and that's something you might pick up at your local, superstore, not necessarily at a paintball store. Like I said, lots of ideas, lots of things, and since we're going to be doing 5 videos a week, we'll have time to explore all those.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely going to be kicking it up a notch. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to seeing more of us, me, Mark, Tony, and all the awesome game footage and everything like that.
So, like I said, I can't. My computer's totally jacked right now. I can't see the comment stream at all if there is any.
Gun in a box. So the question, I think, he's referring to. So what Mark had this idea. Everybody. Some guys favor the Lux. Some guys are diehard PE guys. It doesn't matter what they come out with. It's the best gun. Some guys live and die by die. And whatnot. So Mark had a cool idea to do. Kind of like the Coke versus Pepsi challenge. You pour it in a glass or whatnot. You don't know. So he was going to take a box and put the gun in there. The barrel would come out. You'd wrap the barrel up in a towel or like that pipe foam so you can't see what barrel's on it. And inside the box, kind of around the grip and whatnot, put some extra material so you can't just an axe. You can grab the front of an axe and you know what an axe feels like, or you can grab a Planet Eclipse gun and kind of tell. So Mark was devised a way to kind of wrap the gun up in extra stuff, so all you can really get on is the trigger and actually just do a shooting test and kind of see which one you like further, and then be like, I really like gun number 2, and you open it up and go, wow, man, I really like the mini, and more than the Planet Eclipse CS1. So that's what he was.
I didn't realize the trigger was so smooth on that one. Yeah. I mean, and it may not work, but it'd be something fun to try.
Yeah, it's something to try. We got tons of ideas. We'll, definitely be coming up with a lot of cool stuff for you. So.
You just might see, either Tony by himself or the 3 of us on one of those Reddit subreddits. Maybe something like Roast Me or whatnot. You got to be topical too every now and then just for grins. Definitely bring out, we want to plan a lot of guests. That's why the live stream, like today, we started, I think, about 4:30 putzing around, but we want to do like 5 to 6 o'clock, so we have time that people can get out of work, get home, or come to the field here or the store, so we can have random guests or call in people to talk about things. Most of you guys are fans of, like I said, John Reeves and the PB Fit, Jake and the rest of the Team Insanity guys. And there's a lot of up-and-coming people, and then because of the travels we've had the opportunity to meet a lot of the manufacturers and the pro team players and that kind of stuff. It's kind of a big deal being invited to be part of the NXL 2-player tournament thing this year.
NXL 2v2.
So that just opens up another door to get us in. Now, we've talked to the guys at NXL before. We weren't strangers, but now we're a little friendlier than we were before. That'll help us grow or have more exposure in things that'll benefit everybody. Lots of exciting, fun stuff. Any other questions or comments? Like I said, I can't see anything.
No, not too much. Let's kind of get into the gun questions or whatnot. Would E-Tech 5 be a good upgrade from an E-Tech 3? The 5s are nice. Normally Planet Eclipse, from model to model, there's not a huge difference. But when you start getting a couple model differences, it does definitely add up. So. But like Mark had mentioned too, in the future, with the live feeds, these will definitely start to be a lot more structured. We'll kind of have our bullet points of what we're kind of want to talk about that day, whether it be upcoming events or recapping a big pro tournament or some new product or things like that. And we will definitely save some time at the end just for kind of those random oddball questions. But yeah, the more we get into it, like I said, we'll get a little actual studio set up and start coming up with more of an agenda. But yeah, the gun versus, we did mention that earlier. That's going to be a big part of like the new 5 video a week schedule. We'll start doing a lot of versus videos. So I don't know, when we shot one today. Did I say what it is?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we shot one today, starting at the bottom. Everybody always, everybody's got to start somewhere. So we actually did a versus video today, the 98 Custom versus the A5. Super popular question we get from a lot of new guys. What's the difference? So we did one of those. So when that video goes live, in the comments, put what other guns you want to see, and we're going to start doing actual versus videos. I know you guys love them, so we're going to start giving to them in their own videos and things like that. So
yeah, and any combination, we're going to have some fun with it. So if you want to be like, hey, show me what that CS 1.5 versus an Ozodon Chaos 3, it can be such a bizarre mix match because some of them will take a little more serious, and some of them we're going to make the guys draw the marker out of a hat and be like, you got to defend that, you got to defend it passionately, and let's have some fun with it and have some chuckles at the same time. So, yeah, I mean, share. Hey, I've always wanted to know what a mag-fed gun would be like compared to a Lux in your guys' versus. I mean, just it can be weird, or it can be, like I said, totally, hey, we want to see what that Proto Rail versus a Mini GS, want a real comparison. So, let us know which ones you want to see, and it can even expand beyond that. We've done a lot of comparisons on hoppers, on masks.
Yeah, we do videos like that, this mask versus that, or this loader versus that one. And some of the stuff, like Mark said, you've seen before in other videos. So, But yeah, that'll be a big part of what's coming. Angel had a question, what to expect Sunday for the AYCS, the All You Can Shoot. Guess not exactly sure, but just, as like I mentioned before, All You Can Shoot practice this Sunday at Mount Clemens. Game time 10 to 3. Get there at 9 o'clock to start setting up. $70, unlimited paint. We normally shoot a pallet of paint, so the guys have yet to shoot me out of paint. So the challenge is still on. But yeah, just coming out. Just be a full day of airball. We got a real sweet airball field out there. So a bunch of teams coming out, and every week there's tons of guys that just show up by themselves with a couple buddies, and we throw them together, make 5-man lines. The best part of it is no one worries about paint. It's all you can shoot. Everybody just keeps playing. So some of the guys go out there and treat it like boot camp or football 2-a-day practice, and just try and get as many possible games in. So awesome practice.
What field layout are we running?
Just a random one. A couple of the last All You Can Shoot, we some of the teams were playing the MSXL, so we did that layout for them. So this will just be a random layout. Then, like Mark had mentioned, the NXL 2v2, getting into that, that'll be Sunday, July 30th. There's a amateur division, which is D2 and below, and then the novice division, which is D5 and below. Amateur division is cash prize. It's $800. But yeah, that's 2 weeks before the NXPL North Indy Open at Blast Camp. So our two-man tournament will be on the same field layout as the NXPL tournament. So if you get to double dip, get a good practice in, win some cash and whatnot. So make sure you guys get signed up for that NXL 2 versus 2 tournament. Then the North Indy Open, that'll be the next event we're traveling to. That's coming up here August 12th and 13th, I believe. It's that weekend. But that'll be the NXPL North Indy Open at Blast Camp. 5-man and X-Ball like we've been doing all year. Looks like this one's actually probably going to be the biggest tournament we've had, especially the X-Ball turnout. We're getting a good amount of teams signing up from the Indiana and Illinois area, so that's always good to see. Looking to get some new competition, some new faces in there. So NXPLevents.com for that, NXPL on Facebook, and you guys can get signed up.
And then into that, too, a little bit more towards the All You Can Shoot, we were thinking about having possibly a competition where you guys would design the field layout for maybe a practice and All You Can Shoot, or even just a little fun tournament day when things aren't too busy otherwise. So let us know if you'd be interested in having something where I know there's software out there that you guys can go online. We can give you the breakdown of which bunkers and stuff we have. I think the only thing set in stone anymore is the W's got to be at the middle, unfortunately. You know, and let you guys come up with a couple different field designs, send them. We'll have people on YouTube and Facebook and have vote on it, and whichever ones get the most votes, then maybe we'll pop those in as a practice day or actual little gameplay, and then it'd be kind of cool for you maybe to see, you know, what your layout would look like in real life.
You know, if everybody likes it or not.
Yeah, especially with the overhead with the drones and stuff, so it'd be pretty cool. It'd be like, oh man, and who knows, you know, what could happen from there. It could become a regular layout style. And because we have the indoor here in Clinton Township, that's something that if you guys like that concept, we can run that all through the winter. I mean, we do 3-man tournaments, we do 2-man. We're gonna have some, you know, 5-man stuff all through the winter too. So. We won't get the cool drone angle of it, but it'd still be kind of neat. I always tell these guys, I'm like, you need to let me design a field layout, because sometimes I'm like, I don't have a clean angle with the video, and you know that's what's most important, is making sure everybody looks good, regardless of how it plays. But cool. So we just cleared about a half hour in length. Like I said, this is a test. I know I've had a few issues with the camera. I can't wait to go back and listen to this again with the audio, but I've got a mixer coming too, so the audio is going to be different next time regardless. So hopefully it wasn't too ear bleeding for everybody today.
Someone said, "What's the next video shoot it? What's the next video shoot of Shoot It or Eat It?" I'll pen it down. Yeah, we posted the one video, and you still got one other competition?
I've got the egg one to come out still, but in terms of filming another one,
yeah,
I got to look at the schedule. I will be at the Mount Clemens Field most likely at least once a weekend until it closes for the season, and so yeah, I don't know offhand. Check out our Facebook page, facebook.com/LoneWolfPB.
Yep. Yeah. Whenever we do have them scheduled, we usually put them on there.
We'll put an event on there, and it'll say. And usually when we do them, because it is hard to get guys and whatnot, we try to film more than one at a time. So if I say, come out on this date, starting at this time, we're gonna probably shoot 2 to 4 of them in the course of that day for future release. So even if you can't make maybe the first one of that day, you might be able to still make it in for the 3rd or 4th one, because it takes a good hour to 2 hours to film an episode, unfortunately, just because of all the different camera angles and rotating the guys through and whatnot. But yeah, stay tuned on the Facebook page. We share that stuff all the time on there when we know when it's going to happen. And there'll be some soon. It's just I know with the tournaments and travel, it's going to be hard to squeeze it in there, but we'll do one.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, like Mark said, that about kind of wraps it up. Just going to recap, yeah, all you can shoot this Sunday at the Mount Clemens Outdoor. We got the NXL 2v2 coming up, end of the month. Red, white, and blue next weekend. Yeah, I can't wait. That's always my probably the funnest game of the year. I play. I love that game. The 3 teams makes it interesting. Yeah.
A lot of local legends come out for that one.
Yeah, a lot of local legends. Going to be definitely going to be a good fight this year with Mad Frog versus John and versus Reaper. So we'll see how that one pans out. So yeah, July is yet another action-packed month, and getting right into August will be NXPL. Then we should be hosting the state championship for the NXL 2-man. That'll be a separate tournament. That's $2,000 cash prize for first. The local at the end of this month is $800. The state next month will be $2,000, and then if you play that, you get to go play the world, which will be $50,000 first prize.
And
so.
they have to play the local to get access to the state,
yeah,
right?
You just have to play the state, or you have to play the local, and then doesn't matter what you place, you can play the state, and as long as you play in the state, no matter what you take, you can play in the World Championship. So, yeah.
Yeah, but you can't just jump ahead and play state and skip local.
Exactly.
You got to go in order.
Yeah, just got to play them all, but should be no problem playing paintball, having a good time. So, but yeah, like I said, this was our first test run. It seems like the video went well from what I could see. You know, sorry if I would look like I was drifting off or whatnot. I'm just trying to keep up answering you guys' questions. Will do. I'll keep an eye out for the next shooter to eat it. Yeah, we'll definitely post that. So,
and most important thing, like I said, tomorrow's video is a giveaway video.
Yep.
So in that video, We have the return of somebody we haven't seen in a long time that we miss greatly. He always brought a lot of humor to the video. In the time frame to enter and do what you need to do for that giveaway is very short. We actually filmed it at, I think, the end of last year and just never got around to releasing it. So at that point, Tony's like, and we're going to announce the winner next week. And I'm like, oh, because everything else we've done has been like a month time to give everybody time to share and whatnot. So this is going to be a quick one. So
quick one, you better
make
get
sure
on
you
it.
watch, and we'll announce the winner in next week's live stream. So videos tomorrow, the winner will be on Thursday during the live stream.
So cool. Yeah, stay tuned, guys. If you got any other feedback for us, like I said, hopefully next week we'll have more of an official little studio set up, not just in my office with a bunch of messy stuff in the background. But hope it went well. Keep watching. Yeah, like we said, 5 videos a week now you can expect from us. Normally, like 4 videos to be edited, and Thursday evenings will be our weekly live streams, recapping everything, reading comments, talking about events, just similar to what we did today. We'll definitely have some more structure to it, and we'll start to be able to mix in some callers. We can actually take guys, and you can actually call in and voice your opinion, and we start getting some topics a little bit more deep and in depth. So, but cool. Well, thanks for watching this, guys. As always, make sure you like the video. Say subscribe to the channel. Keep your eyes peeled for that giveaway tomorrow, and we'll see you here next Thursday.
See you.